Hey, and we're back. Again, my daily videos and my second video for today. And again, I'm just trying to hold myself accountable. Thank you guys for the support. Every day I have, doubts of putting up these videos because sometimes I feel like, what am I doing this for? It makes no sense. But I get myself back to my senses, remember why I started, and just kind of push myself and not let self-doubt hurt me or hinder me, right? So today I went on Instagram and I wanted to put up just real quick a different, every day I try to come up with a different concept of Instagram. Some people like it, some people don't. Doesn't matter. It's just my creativity. I think Instagram is great because it lets you be creative and nobody can, everybody can judge you, but it doesn't have like a set. There's no set guidelines. Everybody has their own way, their own way of producing content, colors, outlines, letters, quotes, content. Everything is so vast, and I think it's awesome because I can follow different people for different genres, like artists, influencers, motivational speakers. What else I can follow? Musicians, artists that paint, have awesome, different artists have different pages. And I think the difference and also the diversity is so awesome because it opens my mind to different things, a different way of doing things. So my concept today was I want to put up powerful words that when you hear them, they have a significance, right? And sometimes they say less is more, right? So sometimes you don't need a sentence, you don't need a quote. Sometimes you need one word, and you know what that word stands for, what its significance is. So there's a couple of words I believe I had like 3 or 4 today, and I remember the first one was faith, right? Faith is, in this journey of entrepreneurship, you gotta have faith. It takes time, it takes patience, but you have to have faith in what you're doing is actually gonna bring value to your audience and clients and followers, right? You have to believe that it's gonna add value to them, and every day you're gonna be tested, right? You're gonna be, even your own friends and family, they're gonna probably not gonna agree with what you're actually trying to portray, and they're gonna bash it. They might say it sucks, it's stupid, but that's part of the process. And once you become aware of that, then you become kind of invisible. You kind of become like the hero, as they call it, because then you can kind of just move forward without the opinions of others. And that's a tough quality. And I think that's a great quality to have. But the ones that you see are successful, that's one of the traits. They do things regardless of the approval of others. I mean, we all want approval, right? But you don't need it. So they don't need it. And it's tough to get to that level. I'm not saying it's tough, but it's a process. And it's very liberating. But faith is a powerful word. I'm not a very religious person, but faith, to have faith in yourself. We always taught in the religion, like, oh, you have to have faith in God. Yes, God it's something that exists, but what about faith in yourself? Faith in you, and what you're doing is actually for the good of society, for the good of your other friends, family, and people you're trying to impact. So faith in yourself is number 1. Number 2 was knowledge, for the sake of knowledge. So knowledge itself. I love reading books. The reason why I started this channel, because I want to share my book insights with the audience, and I'm always trying to pick up new books, and I'm always trying to actually read the books. It's not just go right by them. You can have books that you can that have no type of messages, and you can go a couple of pages and you can actually get the golden nuggets in it. But I like books that have a lot of knowledge in them, and just to learn. Like, I don't need no return. I don't need to monetize anything. But yes, of course, in life you gotta monetize things, but knowledge for the sake of knowledge is so important. You want to know stuff just because you want to know stuff, and I believe when we get older and we get out of school, we stop the knowledge process. We think that that's it. We did enough learning, me, myself included. You believe, okay, your learning is done, now let's go make money, let's make a family, and let's live happy. But you're still learning. You gotta still learn how to deal with your kids. You gotta learn how to deal with your partner. You gotta learn how to engage with your coworkers, engage with your family, engage with your business clientele, how to start your own business. These are things too good to learn, just to have knowledge. Even if you don't want to start a business, even if you don't want to have your own website, these are things to have, to learn. I'm always learning things because I want to just have them just in case. If you're not even into that field, but it's good to know them. And when maybe one day an idea pops up in your head, you'll be prepared. And it's always these sayings from these great motivational speakers. They say preparation meets opportunity, right? So if you're prepared, meaning knowledge wise, when an opportunity arises, it makes it a lot easier and it won't pass by you, right? So it's always good to be prepared and always just have knowledge just for the sake of it. So knowledge was my second word. My third word was support. Support meaning your support group. All these great entrepreneurs, they have a set of a team, basically a team, whether it be their wife, husband, partner, significant other, or family, or brothers, relatives, or good close friends, or just a great group of supportive group of people that hold them accountable. And when they fall flat in the face, or they get punched in the face by life, as it normally does in this type of fields, they're able there to help you get back up, because you have to be emotionally and mentally strong. But it's always a great boost when you have somebody that's there to give you that push. And I'm speaking from experience. It's a tough journey. It's lonely. It's early mornings, late nights, as they say. It's always thinking about how can you be better, how can you be more creative, how can you bring value to your audience. And to have somebody that supports you and understands you, it's priceless. Because a lot of people not understand what you're doing. They not understand what you want to do. They don't understand what are you trying to even do. But when you have that supportive group or small group of people that can actually get your ass back on track, as they say, it makes a difference. And I don't care what anybody says. Oh, I'm a self-made millionaire. Great. Most of the time, nobody's ever self-made. You always need help, some type of help, whether it be mentally, emotionally, or it doesn't have to be financially, but it could be just hey, can I come over and tell you some ideas? Can I bounce off some ideas from you? Let's get some coffee. What do you think about my ideas? And the emotional support is priceless, because sometimes all you need is that one person to be like, hey man, you're gonna be okay, keep doing it, don't stop, right? Don't quit. And that's all you need. So I try to be that to other people, so I feel like that's very important. It's not even you don't have to be financially supporting nobody, but emotional support is key in relationships with your friends, families, and your partners in life, and also in business. So just think about that, right? And then my last word for the day was confidence, right? Confidence is so crucial, because I see a lot of my friends here on Instagram, they're putting up confidence as a great pillar, and I believe it's one of the greatest pillars, because I think a lot of us have ideas, a lot of us have even ideas, or we watch certain things and then we understand that we don't understand that a lot of these guys that we admire, they're just the same as we are. But sometimes the difference is they have confidence in themselves. Regardless if they're scared of doing something, they do it with confidence. They feel the fear and they do it anyway, right? A lot of these great guys say, you feel the fear and you do it anyway. And that's the difference, right? You might have the potential, but you don't take that leap, you don't take that step, or you don't start that project, you don't start that business, you don't start that podcast, you don't start that YouTube channel. This is for me. Like you have these ideas and you have all these curiosities, but you don't have confidence in yourself. And I think in school, they don't teach us this. They don't teach you how to be confident, how to actually believe in yourself, how to understand that you have what it takes. You have the secret sauce, as they say. And yes, it's good to get help and understand and get insights from other people. But most of the time, the number one pillar that's stopping us is having confidence. And I think once I've worked on that a lot in the past couple of months, you become less hesitant to do stuff and try stuff and put yourself out there and be more vulnerable. I'm not a big picture guy. I'm not a big video guy. I don't like the camera. I don't like pictures. But I've been doing it more and more, little by little, and I've been getting more comfortable. And I gotta say, it brings a lot of joy to me. It's fun. It's still scary every time I record, but I'm having fun, and I feel like this is what I'm meant to be doing right now at the moment. Like if I wasn't getting paid, I'll still be doing it, because I think it's fun to be able to debate and acknowledge other people, their opinions, their thoughts. And I think a lot of us are more alike than we think, but we just kind of see that everybody's different, all because you have a different background, different ethnic group, different way of growing up. But I think we all have the same, we all want to be better. We all want to grow. We all want to even if it's slowly but steadily, you want to have a life of progress, life of being better than where you are yesterday. And whether that be personally, financially, or spiritually, you want to have that. Like, you have to understand, we're not competing with nobody else but ourselves. So I'm not trying to be nobody better. No, I'm not trying to be better than nobody else. I'm trying to be better than myself was yesterday, as I saw a quote earlier today. But try to be better than yourself a day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Like, try to be better than yourself, and you start from there. And we all have different paths, but I think confidence is another pillar that I think it's a powerful word, and these words are very powerful. And I think I'm gonna just go ahead and jot them down on my Instagram, and I want to keep them visible for me, because when I'm journaling, I think that's very, very important for me. And it's something that we're not taught in school, something that we should be teaching our kids, how to be confident in themselves. We talk, constantly gauge them in that type of, that they don't have enough, or they don't have what it takes. But we need to encourage them to act on their decisions, and that failure is part of, sorry about that, failure is part of it, and they have to go and actually trust and believe in themselves. So confidence is all part of that. So the 4 words for today are, the first one was faith, second one was knowledge, third one was support, and the fourth one was confidence. And as very as stupid as this may sound, you put those 4 words in your journal on a daily basis, you'll be surprised how your life changes. Your habits, the way you go upon certain reactions, your interactions with people, your ideas, the way you talk to yourself are very, very powerful. And this channel is not about being the greatest motivator. I don't want to be a motivational speaker, but I think that these are things that have helped me, and I want to share with you. And sometimes the power of words, we underestimate the power of words, and just starting, and basically start using them, or start trying to visualize them, and see if anything changes in your way you act and the way you go upon life. Thank you guys for the support. I'm doing everything for you guys, and I think this year is going to be a big year. I just want to thank you guys for supporting me, and all the likes and shares and comments has been so big for me. It was all just a crazy idea, and every day it gets better. So please, if you guys like this video, subscribe. If not, it's okay. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.